And now, right next to me, I have a guy who loves his two pups even more than he does his garden, and that's saying a lot. With me, of course, is Ciscoe Morris. Yes, and I understand we're talking succulent houseplants that will bloom in fall and winter.
Yeah, and there's not that many that do that, you know.
Okay.
So these are all succulents. They're not really cactus. None of these are cactus, even though you'd think they all are.
I know that some look, okay.
But they're succulents, and they're from South Africa. South Africa has something really interesting. They have no native cactus. There's one there, and someone brought it there and it naturalized. Otherwise, there's no cactus, but they're loaded with these succulents that are so cool. This one right here is a cotyledon, but it's called bear paws. Ooh. I grow this more for this cool foliage. Don't those look like a little bear paw there?
Yes!
I love this, but don't get your finger too close to it, whatever you do.
Do you water these too? Well, how does this work?
That's a great question. So these are only in active growth in spring and fall.
Okay.
So in summer, it's so hot out in the ring, these all go outside. I give them a drink if they feel light as a feather. Oh. So after you water them, pick them up and see how heavy they feel. And that way you'll know when you pick it up and it's so light you can barely feel it, that's when you give them a drink of water. Winter, no water at all. Not a drop.
Okay, well that seems kind of easy then. So you think that even someone like me that knows nothing, I might have a shot at keeping one of these babies alive?
You would have a shot.
It's not foolproof, but I'd have a shot. Okay, I'll take it.
Look at this one. This is called shark jaws. And so I don't know, they all have these, but don't those look like shark tooth? And look at the beautiful blooms, and all these are just starting to open, and they fade to kind of red. So this is really nice to have in your house. So this one blooms, actually. Yeah, this one. Now all these were blooming like mad, but some of them, this one's just starting. That one pooped out. This is such a cool plant.
I've never seen any. This looks fake. What is this one?
They're called living stones.
That's the plant name, living stones.
Echinops are living stones, and the birds in South Africa think these are little stones, and they don't eat them. Otherwise, they'd gobble these up before anybody knew what hit them. So, and then it's just done blooming. Every one of these had a bloom last week, wouldn't you? No, you know.
Oh my gosh, you got to say your catchphrase too. Ooh la la. Okay. Do you fertilize these succulents?
That's a great question. Once in the spring, because in the spring they start actively growing. So I kind of keep an eye on them, and if I see any signs of new growth, then I give them 1/2 strength of a good all-purpose fertilizer, which means the numbers are all the same, like 10, 10, 10.
Okay.
And it's a liquid fertilizer. That's all the fert they get all year. But that's all they need, because they're dormant half the time anyway, you know. So.
Oh my gosh. And is that what gets them to bloom, or what gets them to bloom?
It's the weather. Okay. So they think, you know, since these things are from South Africa, their summer down there is when we have winter. So they get kind of confused. So they think it's spring right now, and they felt the air cool, it got moist out, so they went, it's time to bloom, even though it's supposed to be spring in South Africa. But
oh my goodness.
They get confused, you know.
Okay, and what is this one? I feel like we've done this, I'm calling that the stone plant that birds won't hit. What is next?
This doesn't have a common name, but it's a close relative to the living stone here. Okay. And it's called Conophytum. Oh. So, and this one has a cute name. It's little piggy ears.
Little piggy ears.
But I think that's insulting to this plant. Those don't look like piggy ears, but it's really cool. They come out green. They're all warty, and then they turn red. I mean, I grow these more for this great foliage than I do for the flowers, you know.
Are these all at your house, too, in your garden? I'm sure your garden is just spectacular.
I have 70... succulents out in my front driveway every summer, but they have to go in the garage. But these ones don't like getting cold, so I bring them in my office. I'm actually having grow light wars with my wife Mary right now.
Oh no!
We share an office, and I want a grow light in there. She's like, no way, we're not having a grow light here. But they would bloom better if I had a grow light. They would just keep blooming and blooming for a long time. So.
Oh my gosh! Okay, and then the last two over here.
Okay. These two are relatives, but this is the one that I just love. This is called carrion cactus, and in a minute we're going to show you the flower of this thing. That's the flower. It's bigger than my hand. That was in my living room, and you know the coolest thing about that amazing flower? It stinks like a herd of cattle died in your backyard.
And this was in your house?
Oh yeah, my wife really appreciated this.
She was not, I can tell you right now, she was not a fan.
It smells so bad, and it attracts flies too. So not only does it stink, you got flies flying all over your whole living room. Everybody's got to get one of these.
I don't know if everyone's got to get one of those, Ciscoe. I don't think I want that smell in my house. It looks like a huge starfish, though. It looks epic.
It's really cool. The looks of it are the best, but it's actually something that interesting is so fun to have. But I have to admit, marriage counseling is getting more and more expensive.
I would say so, my friend. I would say so. Okay, you are absolutely amazing. You know you're an icon. I love you. I love this. Thank you for being here.
Oh, so fun being on with you today.